Hey there YouTube, Kane here. I've got my locals report for you today. Um, I went to my locals yesterday. My locals is in Cockfosters, the Dark Arts tournament. You should go and check them out. Um, but yeah, I'll talk about my matchups and then I'll get into the deck that I used. Um, First of all, I went 2-0 against Fire King deck, which was really weird. The guy didn't really know what he was doing. He didn't really know his card rulings and stuff like that. So I just completely murked him. And then so I was waiting around for about half an hour for the rest of the rounds to finish. And then second match, I actually was paired up against my friend, Caleb Richardson. His channel's Felton God 5141. Go and check him out. Yeah, he was playing the Light Swans. First game went to, I think it went to me, and then second game went to him. But the second game took so long that the third game had to be decided within a 4-round thing. And this person that always wins it kind of described what to do, but he didn't describe it very well. So I won it, but I reckon Caleb should have won it because he had cards in his hand that would make him win that type of round, but he just didn't understand it very well because the guy didn't explain it very well. So I 2-1 the Light Swans, but it should have been 2-1 to him, but I'm not going to complain. Then I played Prophecies in round 3. I went X2. I wasn't embarrassed though because it was the guy who basically wins there every time. He had a full build of Prophecies with 3 Judgment and stuff, and he always builds the top tier decks. He has loads of money and stuff, so I wasn't too disappointed about that. But then round 4, I went up against Madolches. Now I was thinking, right, I don't really know what Madolches do, but I reckon that I'll have a good matchup against him. Wasn't the case. He X2'd me. Yeah. I didn't really know how they work, so I didn't know how to stop his plays. And because I was playing the deck that I was playing, he 2-0'd me basically, yeah. But then on the 5th round of Swiss, I was paired up against my friend Michael, and we both had 2 wins and 2 losses. So this was basically the decider to see who would go through and who wouldn't. First game went to me. It took really, really long because he was playing wind-ups. Yeah, he kept on stalling me, I kept on stalling him, all stuff like that. And then we had to do a really lightning round for the second game, and I ended up killing him. I think it was in 3 or 4 turns because I had 2k. I'd done 2k damage to him, and then I had 48k on board with Jinzo and Riser, so I just 48'd him, and then he scooped because he only had 200 life points and I had 8,000. But yeah, so that made me top 8. And then in top 8, I ended up facing the Madolche guy again for my first matchup. He's a really good player. I'm not knocking him or anything, but it's just Madolche's. I didn't think that Madolche's would top. But I done quite good. I opened up pretty good on the first duel. I opened up with... I'm not going to tell you what I opened up with. I'll tell you later. I opened up really well. Kind of spammed, and then he didn't have anything, so he scooped, and then the other 2 games went to him. So yeah, I got 2 packs for that and pulled Elf Algobia or something like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into the deck profile now so you lot can know what deck I played, and yeah, these are the tokens I used. I have a lot of tokens in case people need them. I'm going to jump into the monsters first. I was playing Frog Monarchs. So you play two. I played two Treeborn. I played triple Swap Frog, triple Dupe Frog, and double Ronin Toadin. That's my frog lineup. I like this lineup because a lot of times when I was only running one Ronin and two Dupe Frog, I found myself in situations where I was like, oh, I really wish I had two Ronin in grave right now. So I put it in, and it worked out pretty well. And yeah, now it's on the tribute summon monsters. Triple Caius, because I just love him. He's the best monarch in the game. Triple Riser. People say you only run double of him, but he's such a troll card. Like, it's just like top deck. And then, even if you want to side in like Mind Crush or something, like after, you've top decked that card, so they draw it, you call it, and then they have no plays. Double Lad, this worked out really well. Actually, against the Fire Kings, this is what basically won me the duel, because he couldn't get around it, and I just kept negating his stuff. One Dark Dust Spirit, and it's Dark Coal every turn. Jinzo for them back row heavy decks. Now onto the hand traps. This is hand traps galore right here. Triple Fader. I couldn't imagine the deck without it. This just makes me win so much. Like, if you have this in hand and Treeborn engraved and they attack directly, you do this, just play it, they end their turn, then you summon the Treeborn, you can go into Slacker Magician and you can just stall like that. Double Max C, yes, I do main the Max C because it gives me that edge over my opponent. Actually, against the Madolche player, he summoned Messenger Lardo, and then I Max C'd, and he was like, oh man, I know I can get you right here, but I don't know what to do. So then he just kept on special summoning, and I ended up drawing like another 6 cards, so I had the hand advantage, but then he just kept stalling me. Then I played 2 Tragodia, because I just love Tragodia, 2 Veiler, no need to explain, and Gauze, because you don't run any back row. And now for the spells. Triple Soul Exchange, because it's just amazing. You get rid of your opponent's monster, and then either one of their back row or another monster or something like that. Double Enemy Controller. It's a great combo with a Treeborn Frog, because it's a quick play. If you have this in your hand, you special summon the Swap Frog, and it's still during the standby phase because it's a quick play. You play it, tribute the Treeborn Frog, get control of their monster, and then the Treeborn Frog comes back, so you can go into like Lad or something. The single pot of duality, because I do, with my playstyle, I do like to exceed a lot, synchro a lot with the Veilers, and yeah. The single MST, I just like running one, and then the Trinity, obviously. Alright, now I'm just going to jump into the extra deck that I used. The single Chimera Tech, didn't go into it once because I didn't side in the Cyber Dragons, didn't feel the need to. Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, and Stardust for the 8s. I think I went into Scrap Dragon twice because it has a great combo with Treeborn Frog again. It basically had a Tribute Forter for the next turn. Black Rose didn't see it, Gaia didn't see it, Hyper Librarian didn't see it, Formula Synchron saw it in like 3 games, I think. Force Focus didn't see it. Strike Bouncer won me about 2 games. Gachi saw it all day long, and Slacker Magician saw her every single game. And then the side deck, double DD Crow, I sided this in almost every game because all the decks that I played basically ran on graveyards. Didn't have to side these in because I didn't play Machiners, Gears, or E-Dragons. 2 Puppet Plant, I sided these in against the Prophecies, didn't help one bit because he just killed me in about 4 turns. Double Thunder King, sided this in against Prophecies again, and the Madolches, didn't draw it once. Cyber Dragon didn't side it in. Mobius didn't side it in. Double MST sided them in once with the Twisters. Against the Madolches, I drew MST twice in my first hand, and then he just kept on bouncing it, so I chained it. And then the Burial from a Different Dimension. Alright guys, this has been my Frogmonarch deck and my locals report. Tell me if you like the deck, what you think I should change. Go look at my other videos, binders, deck profiles, all stuff like that. And yeah, came from Team Alpha Mega 100, signing out.